My name is Majid and I came to Ashraf in 1998, before which I was a student in Canada. I'm to go to Camp Liberty along with the next group that will be transferred there. But so far, I've seen nothing but violated agreements, mounting constraints, and pressure being imposed on the previous groups that have gone there, all of which hint at an unraveling conspiracy that is meant to oppress us and force us into submission to the dictators of Iran and their cohorts. I'm sure you'd understand how hard it must have been for us to part with a home that we've built with our own hands. Yet we accepted to do so to honor the plan of the European Parliament and also to neutralize any pretext that would give the mullah's regime's henchmen in the Iraqi government an opening for another massacre in the likes of what took place in July 2009 and April 2011. All we asked for was that our most basic rights be granted, but in return, our rights were violated in every step of the way. During the harsh inspections of the possessions, which took as long as 36 hours in some cases, a lot of the belongings of my friends were stolen by the Iraqi army personnel, or were simply prevented from being taken to Camp Liberty for some lame, irrational, and unjustifiable excuse. I still don't know what's wrong with us taking our chairs and desks or kitchen utensils and satellite dishes with us to this new camp. The tragic result of these pressures was the death of Bardia Amir Mustofian, an engineer who had come to Ashraf from Germany. He died of a heart attack, which, according to the autopsy reports, was due to severe exhaustion and the pressure that he had sustained in the course of the inspection and the transfer to Camp Liberty. Now, 2 months after his death, the Iraqi authorities are still refusing to deliver his body to us, and they are denying his brother, who resides in Germany, entrance to Iraq. The 2,000 residents who have been transferred to Camp Liberty have no access to potable water and electricity, and they have to fetch their water from remote locations via tankers. A large number of the victims of the barbaric raids of the Iraqi forces, who in some cases have been permanently handicapped and paralyzed, are being deprived of the most basic facilities that are vital to their daily lives. Take Abdul, for instance. He was shot by the Iraqi forces in 2009, and since then he suffers from paraplegia. The Iraqi forces simply decided to deny him the special facilities that had been provided by the supporters of the Iranian resistance abroad, at their own costs, of course. Why, you ask? One can only wonder. Others are not faring any better, and in some cases, they are unable to walk the rough gravel grounds of Camp Liberty. The dreadful state of the infrastructure of the camp, ceaseless ruptures of the sewage pipes, and the critical hygienic conditions are just a few of the facts that make this camp inadequate for any term of residence. Well, the truth is we've had enough. Put yourself in my position. You're being asked to go live in a place that is practically a concentration camp, and virtually with only the clothes on your back. Is it not only reasonable for you to refuse to go to such a place until the situation changes? To make a long story short, I'd like to draw your attention to some of the footage that shows just a fraction of this disaster that's being called Camp Liberty. Camp Liberty should in fact be called Liberty Prison. It's an oxymoron, I know, but it's the stark truth that we're facing today. I thank you all for helping the residents of Ashraf and Liberty.